Well, this is my new toy. I bought it and brought it home just this past weekend. Um, this is a neat feature. I think this was set up so you could put 1,000 RPM PTO there. I think that's what that is. Unfortunately, I thought this tractor had a live PTO. It does not. I should have an overrunning clutch on here. I do have one that I bought for it, but it sticks out a lot further. But I'm mowing open areas, and I'll tell you what, it's got a lot of power for pulling this thing. It seems to work very, very well. This tractor doesn't seem to have a lot of hours on it. I mean, the steering's fairly tight. It is not power steering. You look at the drawbar hole, it's pretty round. There's not a lot of wear to it. You come around and look at the pedals, and the pedals are pretty nice. Not a lot of wear on them. That's it for steering. Not a lot of play in the steering. I don't think it burns oil. Doesn't seem to. Nope. Still full. There is a couple tiny leaks that appear as you're running it. And I parked it in concrete over there in the house, and it didn't drip anything. It's a pretty dry tractor. It's always been stored under cover. It was restored 5 years ago, and when I bought it, it was not running, so I just got it running this weekend. It hadn't run in 2 years. You can see where the fuel sediment bowl started leaking. I still got to clean that up. I never had to do anything to the carburetor. I opened it up. He must have put stabilizer in it because it was clean, wasn't varnished. I don't know. It's fine. I unfortunately did whack a tree with the muffler, and I just broke the front bolt here. Everything else looks like it's okay, so a trip to the hardware store and I'll have that fixed. That's not a big deal. It's a 1958 420 slant steer. It's got a power steering wheel, but it does not have power steering. It's a little stiff, actually. I did grease it, but it's not much better. Here's your hydraulic pump for the live hydraulics. It does have live hydraulics. Oil pressure's phenomenal on this thing. I didn't think the temperature gauge worked, but I've been up in the field brush hogging for the last about 2 hours. Did about 6 acres tonight with it, and it's really got a nice mowing gear in third gear. You just put it in 3 and go, and I mean it's pretty quick. I'm not sure how fast it's going. It doesn't have a tachometer. In fact, you can see the faded logo. That's a factory delete. No lights. There is a dash light, but it doesn't work. Interesting feature is it's got a dual lift setup. So this lever here, I'll show you on the back. That second lever controls this rock shaft, and this rock shaft here is independent of your main 3-point hitch. And what it does is it allows you to have center mounted cultivators and raise and lower them independently of what's on the 3-point hitch. From what I've read and from what people have told me, you put this pin through both of these arms here to couple them together, and then there's a valve underneath the seat over there you open, and it links both. There's 2 lift cylinders under the seat, and what I've got right now is both lift cylinders are coupled together, so essentially you've doubled the lift capacity of the 3-point hitch. It's a very capable tractor. It's got 29 horsepower at the PTO. I'm not sure what it's rated for at the drawbar. 24 or something like that. That's not the original top link. That actually goes to my 790, but seems to fit it pretty good. Spin out rear rims. I mean, this tractor's a cream puff. It's in real nice shape. And whoever painted it did a halfway decent job. They used nice quality decals, and they just did a nice job. Here's your PTO control right here. Right now it's off and that's on. Simple as that. That's, again, I wish it was live, but it's not a live PTO. Got the Touch-O-Matic hydraulics. Here, I'll lift the seat so you can see the valve. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's the big goofy looking valve under there. Not the most comfortable seat in the world, but it's not terrible. Toolbox is a little smashed in. I have to address that. And I do have the side panel that goes here. It's in the garage. I gotta figure out what's missing and how it mounts. I haven't figured that out yet. Somebody a long time ago messed up the wiring on it. This tractor, I believe, I'm 99% sure it's supposed to be positive ground. Right now, it is currently negative ground. Now the starter doesn't care. The starter's going to work the same whether it's positive or negative ground because of the way the motor is wound. So regardless, it's going to turn the correct direction. The problem is, I do not think the battery's charging right now. And to put it back to positive ground, I've got to flip-flop the wires on the coil so that way the coil still works. And the generator is warm. I don't know if that's just engine heat or if it's actually charging. I don't think it'll start. Battery's probably going to be dead after being out there mowing for a couple hours. Let's see here. Sure. Never fails to amaze me. Maybe it does charge. I'm not sure. I've never put a meter to it. It'll puff smoke when it first starts and then it clears right up. Just an absolutely fantastic little machine. I love it. You can see, again, this tractor has had very little use because if you look down the hood, look at that. It's perfectly straight. It's amazing how straight this machine is. Here's the one dent you can see on the tractors right here. Look how straight that is. It's amazing. The grill's got some creases and crinkles in it, but I mean, you expect that. The grill's not very strong. But I just can't get over how nice this little machine is. Really, the worst damage to the whole machine is back here at the fenders. From being on the farm, which one is it right here? Got some rot down there, but again, they're rock solid. So I'm gonna put her away for the night, put the battery charger back on it, and I hope you enjoy my new little toy. I really, really love this 1958 420W. She's a real peach.